Hey everybody, this is Andrew from Gadget RX, and today we're going to fix a Nintendo.
Alright, 3DS XL, analog stick repair. It's a pretty easy repair, but there's a couple things you got to keep in mind. And we will show you along the way. First thing to do, take off your backplate. A couple things that might be in your way. SD card, your S Pen. Make sure you pop all those out, as they may or may not impede your progress. So, back plate pops off pretty easily. Set that aside. Next thing you want to do, take out your battery. Use your pry tool, pretty straightforward. Then you got your two hidden screws under the little feet. Pop those out with a pair of tweezies, and you're good to go. Once up, hold on, let me get there. Here we go. Got it out. Okay. Now you're gonna have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws to get this back plate off. Okay, last one's a little guy. Now, once you got it off, basically going to lift from the top side, because this is a hinge down here. Not entirely a huge hinge, but there is a little bit of a catch. Now, when you lift it off, another thing to keep in mind is that there are connectors inside of here. 1 and 2. Those have to be removed off as a hinge. Once this is open, take your plastic pry tool, pop these both off, and it'll remove away. Pretty straightforward, but it is another thing to keep in mind when you are taking it apart. Now from here, it's pretty straightforward. Your analog stick's going to be right here. So there's just 2 screws to remove it. 1 and 2. And just set those aside. And then lift off the analog stick. Now as you see, this one, head's broken off, so it's pretty straightforward in taking it off. Just peel it off of the analog stick, remove the one washer, and take the second washer out. Now sometimes I like to remove the analog stick. You don't necessarily have to. It just prevents you from tearing this flex cable if you do get a little carried away. So in this instance I will take it off just to mitigate that risk. Now when you're putting in your new analog stick, what you're going to need to do is keep in mind that there is a tab here. Needs to be inserted first. Now once it's inserted in this position, you'll grab it from both the bottom and top with 2 fingers and kind of rotate it into place, and then it'll just pop in. Once it's popped in, see, it's kind of free moving. Now the next step is to remember to put this washer back in, because it will act as an assistant to help it glide and move around more easily. And as you see, there is a cut in it, and that basically makes it easier for you to slip that into that little slot, that cutout. Once you get it in, all it takes is a simple rotation of the washer. I usually like to hold the washer in place and kind of rotate the analog stick in my fingers. You can do either way. Say, spin it around, and then it's in place. So now all you got to do is basically just reverse the process of taking it off. Put your analog stick in with the flex cable first. Place your washer on top. Now another key important thing is the alignment of the opening for the analog stick. It is in a vertical position, so you have to make sure that the analog stick itself is also in that vertical orientation. And when it is, all you do is just put it on, kind of feel around for it. It's not always going to be perfect. The washer is going to move around a little bit. It takes a little bit of getting used to. You can kind of just line it up and then place it on. And once it's placed on, put these 2 screws back into place. Got 1 and 2. And now quick test. Oh, lost these little guys, don't worry about that. They fall out all the time. Quick test. Seems we got pretty decent movement. We can go ahead, And reassemble the unit now. Put these back in after they fell out. Make sure to clip in the triggers. Left and right. Fold it back over. And you'll be able to put your screws back in place. Oh, almost forgot the battery. Gonna need that turned on. Put these screws back in.
Sure. Which one?
Last screw. And put these little nubs back in. 1 and 2. Your SD card back in. Now this also is a hinge. I'm going to put it on like that. Press it into place. 1 and 2. And now put this back in. Turn it on and see if we got a working analog stick. Repair finished and complete.
Gadget RX is an electronic repair shop located in Long Island, New York. We specialize in the repair of iPhones, tablets, computers, and game console. We offer sales and buybacks of all the devices we repair. For more information, please check the link in the description below. And thank you for watching.